the measurement is from shoulder to waist. Okay, so now the largest circumference we have is the bust. The bust is 40. Now 40 divided by 2 is 20, so this will contain the 20 inches. So we're going to mark 20 inches plus 1 inch, which is 21. So I'm marking 21. Half of 21 is 10.5. Here is 10.5 and here is 21. Here is 10.5 and here is 21. So next thing to do, so this is the front. So this is the front block, this is the back block. Now we're going to take the shoulder. Shoulder is 8 inches. This is the 8 inches. Now we're going to mark shoulder for the back, which is also 8 inches. So shoulder is 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8. 8 here, 8 here. Now this is the back. I'm going to give a shoulder slant of 1 inch. So from this 1 inch, I'm going to mark 8 inches as armhole. 8 inches as armhole, just to be sure that it's on 8 inches. You measure, it is. So we're going to bring the lines together. Now what we have here all together is 9 inches. So I'm just going to measure the 9 inches here as well. Just to be sure it's under 8 inches, you check it is. So our shoulder slant for the front is 1.5. Mark 1.5 and I'll connect. So I want to bring the two lines together, these two lines together. So I just want to mark the 9 inches and connect the two dots. So now next thing to do now is to get the neck depth and neck width. So we're just going to take 3 inches. This is likely standard, so 3 inches by 3 inches, just like this. And for the back, we'll take 3 inches by 1 inch. Connect the one for the back. Next thing to do is connect the shoulder slant. Connect the shoulder slant for the back. So next thing to do now is to get the midpoint. Whatever we have at the front, we'll take it to the back. So for the front side, we'll be going in by 0.75. So for the back side, we're going in by 0.5. So I'll just connect. Now our bust is 10 inches. Our bust together is 40 divided by 4 is 10. So mark 10 inches here and do the same here. 10 inches. So connect the line. After which we'll then take shoulder to waist, shoulder to nipple, shoulder to, so shoulder to nipple is 11, shoulder to under bust is 14, then shoulder to waist is 17. I'll do the same again. 10, 14, 17. Then for the back, remember back is always shorter. Shoulder to nipple is 11. Oh, I made mistakes. Supposed to be 11. 11. Shoulder to nipple is 11. Then waist is 15. Do the same for a proper straight line. 11 and 15. So this dot here is supposed to be 11. The nipple line. Now I'm just going to connect. So this is under bust. This is waist. Now here is waist for the back. Next thing to do now is to impute the nipple to nipple. So nipple to nipple is 8 divided by 2 is 4. So I'll put 4 here, 4 inches here, and 4 inches here. I'll put the line. Do the same here. 4 inches, 4 inches. Now draw the line. Now remember to determine how low you want how low you want your off shoulder to be. You can go down by 6, 5, anyone, but going down by 6 inches. Okay, so I'm marking 6 inches. I'll take in 0.5, 0.5. Like this. It's half of this, half of the shoulder, half of the shoulder, and connect with. So we're going to take 0.7 inch on both sides. So we're going to take 0.7 inch and 0.7 inch here as well. Going to connect the line. Now it's time to tighten the under bust. So remember the bust is 10 inches, which is 40 divided by 4, while the under bust is 34 inches. 34 divided by 8 divided by 4, which is 8.5. Now 8.5. Now 10 inches for the bust minus 8.5 of the under bust will have 1.5. Then that 1.5 divided by 2 is 0.75 each. So I'll be marking 0.75 from this center. So I'll mark 0.75 here. Then I'll mark 0.75 here as well. Then I will connect with. Remember, no one has a sharp bust point. So I'm just going to connect like this. Okay, that's it. Then I will then bring it back to this line. Like this. Then I'll connect as well. So now you have to determine the depth of the sweetheart you want to do. If you want it straight, you can corner it like this. So I am going to bring it down by 8 inches. See? And I'm going to connect it to this dot here. Like this. And I'm going to connect this one to this part. On the waist, we'll take 0.5, 0.5. So here is the armhole line. Here is the armhole line from, so we have 0.8 as the distance between the armhole line to the nipple line. So now we'll go down by 0.5. That is where we'll connect. So now this is for the back, and remember the back is always short. So now Let me mark this. Remember, this 9 inches. Mark the 9 inches here. I'll connect the line. So now on this line, I'll go down by 1 inch. It depends. You can go down by any amount of inches you want. So I'm going to connect it to the 10 inches bust. Now I'm going to eliminate zip bulging by 0.5. This 0.5, I'll connect it down to the neckline. So I'm going to cut out this side. Next thing to do is to impute the measurement. Now we've put this one as 10 inches. Then waist is 8.7. 8.75 is the waist, which is here. Now I'm going to connect. Now for the back, waist is 8.75. I'll connect. Now we'll have a 2 inches to eliminate from this line. Then I will get the midpoint of 2 inches, which is 1. Now I'm going to come out by 0.5 inch. Just like this. So now on these 2 inches, I'm going to connect it to the nipple point. Add 1 inch for your zip. 1 inch here for your zip. Connect. Okay, you're just going to extend this line. So here is zip allowance. Right? Here is nipple, under bust, then waist. Then this back side, now if you want to add loop instead of zip, so there is no zip allowance if you're adding loop. you will do now is to, it depends on what you want to minus. Some people minus 2. Okay, I'll minus 2 inches here now. And minus 1.5 here. And cut it out. So while sewing now, you add your allowance to sew, and you add your loop.